Today we are going to be making Sweetcream Scoops. If you don't know who that is a My Little Pony blind bag character. She also appeared in the comic books, just kind of as like a side note, like a little cameo there. She never really played a very important role, and honestly, I'm not quite sure if she was even in the show ever. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments. She could have made a cameo, I'm not sure. I do not have all the background characters memorized. But today we're going to be making her. I found this nice rarity. She's had some hard times. Most of her hair was cut off. It wasn't this short, but a lot of it was cut off. So that is why she was a great candidate for this custom. So what I have seen done is people go over the pony with like a pink and then a yellow. Next yellow pony I do, I'm going to try that on because this took 5 coats of yellow paint. And I have been trying to water the paint down more lately because I heard that gives it a better effect. Like it's not as chunky. So next time I do a yellow one, we're going to try and put pink under it. Speaking of pink, for the hair, I pre-sculpted this in advance just so I could get straight into the painting. So you guys wouldn't have to watch me try and struggle painting wet clay. Yes, that is what I do most of the times. Yes, it is not a great idea. But do I still do it? Yeah. So what we're doing is we're just doing the pink, yellow, and orange stripes. I actually have this character in blind bag form, but at the time of recording this, I couldn't find her, so that's why she's not in any of these shots. I really wish I would have put her there, though, because that would have been really cool to like kind of go off of. Because I did make the pony a little bit darker than the original, the yellow. But that's okay. That's okay. I still like it. Going over this clay. So the clay is just some basic Sculpted air dry clay. I buy this stuff by like a couple at a time. Because I go through so much of it, but here's the deal. It lasts an eternity. I kid you not. First brick I ever bought of this, it lasted me 6 months. 6 months of customs, including that Discord figure I made in my 100 subscriber video. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. Speaking of which, thank you guys so much for the support. I know we're well past 100 subscribers by now. And if there's anything you guys want to see, leave it down in the comments. Just have a comment. I have a community tab open on my channel's homepage. Check that out. Post something on there. Yeah, it's free range. Post your customs you've made or customs you want to see me make. Yeah. And actually, speaking of the color of this pony, speaking of yellow, I know we left that behind a few minutes ago, but pulling it back, when I looked this pony up to like confirm the colors, because obviously I couldn't find my original one at that time, some of them were coming up as green. Like the original card she came on, she's shown as being green. But the toy, as I'm holding it in hand at this very moment, is a light yellow. And I've seen pictures of some being light green online, some being yellow. So we don't know what happened to her. Maybe she just got, I don't know, Maybe she got a little bit of green food dye in her coat that day. She's a very prominent character in the comic books. And when I tried to find more lore on her, it was telling me that she was a G1 character. There is a G1 character called Scoops. And put a picture up on the screen. Thank you, future me. She does not look anything like this pony. I'm pretty sure they just took, Scoops, ice cream, same pony, and made that deduction. They don't look like the same pony. That would actually be cool to see Scoops in the G4 though. Oh no, and now yep. Oh man. I need to stop tying myself to doing projects because I have a million of them. If you want to make it 1,000,001, leave your idea in the comments. If I do my videos, I have a backlog of about a month right now going on. So if you don't see yours posted for a while, that is why. Or I'll do polls on my channel now. So I did one a couple weeks ago asking you which one of these you like. The video for that might not be posted for another 2 weeks because of I'm trying to work through the videos I already have. That's my reasoning. And now we're just gonna glue this hair down with some super glue. Super glue, my old friend. 1,000,001 uses for it, and you can get it at the dollar store. That's where I get these little tubes from. You can get 2 of them for $1.25. Dollar store. What's going on there? That's the terrible name for a store. I think that's why the nickel and dime stores went out of business, is because they were called that, and inflation, they couldn't keep up. So grab your super glue before the dollar store is next on the Chapter 7 bankruptcy list, along with Toys R Us. Rest in peace, Jeffrey. Rest in peace. We need to do a tribute to Toys R Us one of these days. Make a tribute video. I'll put that on the list. You guys like that, or am I just rambling now? Anyway, once we get these all glued on, now for the fun part. Mod Podge. My old enemy. Fun story. I used to use Mod Podge for everything, except it was always really thick, and I found out as my creativeness and talents, if you want to call it that, sure, grew, is that it wasn't really good for customs. They would always end up really thick and chunky, and I didn't like that. So I stopped using it. When I first started my channel, I was using nail polish, that clear, Sally Hansen top coat type thing. Except it reeked. It reeked. I don't mind the smell of nail polish, but there are others in my house that do not appreciate it. So I had to stop using that. And I seen something somewhere that said for paint, water it down. So I was like, well, maybe that'll work for Mod Podge. And since then, I've kind of been on the cheering side of Mod Podge, using it now for basically all of them, unless I specifically like the matte color. I used it for this one because the yellow was not sticking well. I don't sand these ponies down or use a Mr. Super Clear or anything like that to get it to stick. So the paint will sometimes come off a little bit too easily, so I have to seal it now. This is how she turned out. I really like how she turned out. I'm going to sign this. This is the thing I'm going to start doing now, is I'm just going to sign it with my really, really crappy signature. It's just an S with a heart. That's going to be a thing we do now. Anyway, love how she turned out. Let me know if you want to see more of these blind bags. Sugar Grape is on the list. I know I had a lot of feedback telling me I should do her, but Sweetcream won the poll, so that's why she's here. Don't worry, Sugar Grape's gonna come up soon. Thank you and have a great day.